All right, so this is a big problem here, which I suspected was going to become an issue. I'm working on the fender, so it's a couple days later. I went and picked up my S2000. We did some Christmas shopping down in Orlando, we didn't have any time to mess with the truck the last couple of days. And so I'm working on this section here, and I knew something was up because there's polish flung all the way down the side of the truck. And there's a little, it's just really disappointing, there's a little like paint bubble here. So my guess is that's what they were working on. You know, so they were working on cranking that out or trying to get that out of the paint. And so now I just polished, and I noticed I got a little blue on the pad. And so I wonder if that means, I don't see any dulling here, but there's some pretty significant sanding marks right here. And so I've been debating what to do. I'm going to paint this anyway, so I'm probably going to have them paint the fender as well, which really stinks. But this fender, you can just tell there's a little something here that looks like they may have burned through. I'm going to try to polish that out here in a second, but I'm going to do a quick pass. So I don't have a depth gauge. I need to just suck it up and buy one. So I don't know what they did to this here. I don't know what's on here, what's left, and I'm seeing some blue, so that's not good. I'm not noticing there's no tinted to the rest of the paint. I've been polishing here for a few hours, and I haven't noticed that there's no tinting to the clear here, so that's I don't know what that's all about. But anyway, we're removing paint. It doesn't look like I burned through anything. I mean, all I did was perfect finish. But so the question is, what did they do to this? You know, and so it'd be nice to put a depth gauge on this. I'm probably gonna have to repaint this anyway. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a couple quick passes with a microfiber pad to see if I can get these sanding marks out. There's some straight line sanding marks of whatever they were hacking away at this thing. So if I wasn't willing to paint this, I would highly suggest not going to this step. Unless, again, you had a gauge, and I don't. This is going to force me to get one. Part of the reason why I haven't gotten one is I just haven't decided which one I want. So prime the pad. A couple of dots. So this is Jescar correction compound. I'm going to run it on speed 4. Just spread it around a little bit. Again, I've already hit this with perfect finish. And I've already done the edges, so it should be good to just flatten this out. Just want to see if I can do a little bit of removal of those sanding marks. Turn on the side a little bit. Yeah, these are too deep. They're not coming out. I do want to hit this spot here real quickly. See if I can't get that taken out. Yep, see? That's not good. The polish isn't blue. Again, it's odd. It's almost like, so at least I got that spot out. This is really weird. They did something crazy here. I can see there's like straight lines, not sanding, but almost looks like they paint brushed this on here. Again, there's no hazing. So I don't know, maybe one of you experts, paint experts, can help me understand what happened here, because it doesn't look terrible. Again, there's a little paint run here. There's some, again, it almost looks like someone took a paintbrush, which I know it can't be. But there's like waves in the paint, which you don't see on any of the other panels. So there's like real subtle, and you can only see it under the light. But there's less orange peel here from them grinding away at it. Be interested to see if I come down over here, am I going to see blue? So I'm going to grab a new pad. And I don't need to compound these sanding marks. I reduced it a little bit, but they're so deep that they're, without me sanding more, they're not coming out. I mean, they clearly just went, you know, just up and down here. But since I'm seeing blue on the pad, I don't know. This is one of those things where it's like, what do you do? Brand new frickin' truck, and some idiot jacks it all up. Guess that's the way it goes. Look at that. It's super humid out because it's raining, so this probably isn't even the best time to polish. Let's go back to our perfect finish. I don't know why my self-cleaning bottle isn't working. I just cleaned it out. So I'm gonna just do this section. Let's go top down. Keep rolling through this since I've already finished this down. What the heck is wrong with this thing? Got something funky going on here, but it could look worse. And there's a little paint bubble here. I've really made an effect on our sanding marks, but you know, I can still see there's 3 or 4 of them right there. That's even without, that's just using the overhead light. That's what we're working with. I'm gonna go through here. I'm gonna get a new pad. I'm gonna go through here and finish this. Come over here. I'll come back to you because I'll probably be grabbing the hybrid the little nano. Well, I can already see I made a big difference here, shine, because I'm seeing the reflection of the tape. Almost looks like the tape is extending. So I'm going to come down around, finish all this with a different pad. This is the only spot I noticed on the truck when I went around it with the light. This is the only spot I noticed that was odd, and the way I know that something was going to be odd is because of all the polish flicked all over the place. And then again, I'm seeing blue on a brand new truck that shouldn't be showing blue. So that's disappointing, but again, if I'm going to paint this anyway, I can probably have them pull this fender off and just spray the fender at the same time. Which makes me wonder if I should coat the thing. I'll just have to make sure they sand it all the way down. Yeah, I'll have to get a depth gauge here and do a better job at measuring. Yeah, see, I just did this section here and this from here over to here, and there's no blue. So I know something's funky. Oh, I just got a stubby to get rid of this, which will, I'm sure, hurt reception, but I don't really listen to the radio anyway, so I don't want that. Anyway, I'm going to keep working, finish this section. I'll come around back to it when we get to the front. Because what happens when the force pulls you back, your foot naturally comes off the gas. You have to keep your foot to the floor, foot to the floor.